Ladies and gentlemen, TGIF, thank God it's Friday, and this is Talking Trends on Oxford TV with me, Kiruka Ibe, and it is a day to the gubernatorial election in Nigeria. I mean, it was postponed from 11th to 18th, which is tomorrow. So another question again is, are you ready? You know, I asked this question when we're heading to the polls to cast our votes for presidential and national assembly. So tomorrow is going to be for governorship and state assembly elections. Are you ready? I hope you've not flung your PVC away. I hope, because anyways. Okay, so you know we'll do on Talking Trends every Friday. We give you all the gist, everything that's been happening from Monday up till today, Friday, on mainstream media and also on social media. I mean, social media is always on fire. But trust me, the stories we give you here are verified and confirmed, not gossip, if I do say so myself. So I will be right back with all the gist, all the gossip. Okay, I will be back. Just in case you have tuned in, this is Talking Trends on Oxford TV with me, Kiruka Ibe. And on Talking Trends every Friday, you know what we do. It is no longer news that Nigerians are still finding it difficult to withdraw their cash from ATM machines. Not just ATM machines, from even banks. You enter the banks and they're not giving you any cash. I keep saying ATM machine. It is actually automated teller machine. So, but we Nigerians we always go above and beyond. We'll say ATM and then we put the machine at the end of the day. But you understand what I'm saying. The automated teller machines, that is the ATM. So Nigerians are still finding it difficult to withdraw their cash. Why? I don't know. So the federal government and CBN have also come back again to tell us that, I mean, they've been confusing our head. Sometimes when I think about it, I'm like, where are we? They'll say, okay, go right. We start on the right. They'll now say, move to the left again. So we've been going like this and going like this. At some point, I'm sure the Naira is even like wondering, what are you guys? You guys are playing ping pong with me or what? Because we're not still seeing the cash, even after Central Bank have said that, okay, the bank should now load the ATMs with both the new notes and the old notes, because the old notes are still going to continue to be a legal tender till the 31st of December 2023. Let's say, December 2023, 31st. So we're still going to be using our old notes. But some people, those coconut heads that we have in this country, when you even bring the old notes, they're not taking it from you. So I think that the central bank, I don't know how else they're going to do this information, because some people are not getting the information. I'm going to give the information again. The central bank has said again that the 200 naira, the old notes, the 500 naira, the old notes, and the 1000 naira old notes still remains a legal tender. So banks, can you please, for the sake of, could you please load your ATMs with notes so that we can go and withdraw cash that we put in your hands? We just want to take small. We're not taking everything. Just load it back there so that we can go and use our card and collect money. Are you guys not feeling this thing even? Okay, still on that note. Okay, let me take some comments. You know, we can never ever not. Let's take some comments. Someone here says the market men and women rejecting these old notes aren't on IG or on social media. What means of communication are you using to update them? So how can the central bank make it known to everybody in Nigeria that both our old and new notes can be used simultaneously? Someone here says, I see APC winning Lagos again. They are trying to make this possible. They are trying to make it possible for vote buying. The hungry ones will sell their votes to APC. I don't know about that. I don't know if this is politically motivated, but. Okay, another one here says that means by December/January 2024, we'll start going through the same phase of cash scarcity. Why not use this period to print enough of the Naira note? Abio CBN, are you listening? Use this period that you've said we should continue using the old notes. Use it to print more of the new notes so that we don't have to start running helter-skelter again by the time it gets to January 2024. And some of us, our brain is blocked. By then, that's when we now remember that, oh, there's one Naira old notes that I forgot to pay into the bank. the whole thing starts all over again. So print enough notes, the new ones, print more of them. The Lagos State Governor, Babajide Sanwo-Olu, said, and I quote, he said, "I have noted the difficulties that you have been having over the Naira redesign crisis. I feel your pains." Yes. And according to him, he has discussed with top officials in CBN who assured him that commercial banks were directed to accept the old 500 Naira and 1,000 Naira notes as deposits and pay them out for withdrawals. They informed me that commercial banks got the directive at a bankers committee meeting on Sunday. But today is Friday. I couldn't use, there was no cash in any of the ATMs across Lagos. Yes, we still have the long queues. Okay, let me take some comments. Someone here says, "This is the reason I won't vote you, sir. You knew you could help us since, but you didn't." He's trying to help. If you should allow him. All right, somebody else here says, "Big lies. GT Bank is asking their customers to generate a code from CBN before they can accept old notes." You see, there's a lot of communications here and there. That's why I said they will say go right, we start going right. They say go back to the left. We start going back to the left. They say, hey, stay in the middle. When I say okay, or they say about turn. That's what they've been doing to us in this country. But it's high time we get the proper information passed across. Okay, so let me take another story here. So y'all remember that they said the National Census Board said they are going to conduct a census. It was supposed to hold for March 29th, but it has been postponed till like about May. And this is according to the Minister of Information, Culture and Information, Lai Mohammed. And you know that they've also said they have approved 2.8 billion naira to procure a software that is going to help them to count us. Yes, 2.8 billion naira. But that's not even all. The big issue here is that they said that they are going to be using, how much was it they said they are going to even use to count? It's plenty. Let me not go get into the figures. I might muddle them all up. But they have procured a software that is going to help them, enable them count us in Nigeria for 2.8 billion. Remember, there was a time they also said that Nigerians should help them in cash and in kind. And some people offered to help in kind by saying, I am 5 in my family. My family is counted. So move on to the next family. But for them now to say they need a software, and we keep asking this question, what is the NIN for? That is the National Identification Number. What is it for? Or do they just enjoy giving us identity cards? I don't get it. Maybe one day, they will just sell us like this. We will not know. This one that they want to count us. And they're already procuring a software for 2.8 billion naira. Where they even keep all this money? Are they borrowing to count us? How can you even borrow to count? I didn't say they are borrowing, Just remember, I ain't got no opinions. All right, let me take some of the comments. Someone here says, which kind of software they won't use? I know. If you ask me now, who I go ask? Someone else here says, so what's the essence of having NIN? Please enforce NIN, then get data from there. Why spend so much just to count us? Or is there something, you're not telling us? We have NIN. And literally everybody, there was a time it was mandatory that you have to have your national identification number for you to even go to the bank and withdraw money or something. They started with BVN. We did BVN. Now they said NIN. So can't you generate our numbers from all of these cards that you're giving to us? That's what this person is asking. Use the NIN instead of having to spend so much money to count 200. I think we're up to 203 million. Not naira again. Let's say 230 million people. That's done. Okay, let me take another comment. Someone says 2.8 billion for what kind of software? Are they going to install the software in all of us? I don't know. Maybe you just be there. They insert a chip into your body. I say counted. Please let me collect my thoughts. I'll be right back. Short break, please.
Hi everyone, this is Thelma Obike.
Hi everybody, I love Oxford TV.
We love Oxford TV.
Oxford TV.
This is Oxford TV. Keep watching.
Keep watching Oxford TV.
This is Oxford TV. Keep watching.
Keep watching.
Keep watching.
Keep watching.
I love this TV.
So, women in Rivers State took to the street to protest against the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, saying that their votes must count. According to these women, they did not cast their ballots during the last presidential and National Assembly elections in their states. So remember, there's been a lot of controversies, some hypotheses, let me be using all those words, some theories, hypotheses, myths, all those kinds of things, concerning the last presidential election. Some people said it was marred with violence, some people said it was peaceful, some people said they didn't cast their vote. So these women now have gone out to the streets. I don't know why their English is giving me issues. But let's watch the video of them protesting. Okay, so you've seen the women protesting. They're saying that their votes did not count. So they're calling on INEC to make sure that their votes count. I mean, that was the last election. So I don't know how this election is going to even turn out. And some people have been doing the most, quote and unquote. Some people have, garnered a lot of enemies from this whole campaign period, this political period. Hey, Jesus Christ of Nazareth, my English today is not entering. Okay, let's do it again. So, like I was saying, let me take it down a little bit. Like I was saying, the last presidential and National Assembly election, like I said earlier on, some people have a lot of theories about it. Some people have garnered enemies because they are saying that their own candidate did not win. Why didn't your candidate win? Did you vote for your candidate? If you voted for your candidate, did you canvass vote for your candidate? When your candidate was campaigning, what did you do to make sure that your candidate wins? And there's been a lot of, theories here and there about anybody who's going to lead Lagos State must be a Lagosian and must be Yoruba, quote and unquote. Remember, I ain't got no opinions, but people have been saying, everybody have been saying, that you cannot be from the east and want to, lead a western state in Nigeria. I don't even know how they came about all of that. So there's been a lot of tribalism, partisan, everything has been going on. So the Lagos State Governor, Babajide Sanwo-Olu, has come out to say that together we can make a change. Together we can create a difference. And he has been doing the most. Has he come to your house yet? Because I heard he's going to a wedding. He has been going to salon, making people's hair. I wish. He even played ball with you guys. He has played ball. He has gone to the mechanic workshop. He has come to your church. He has greeted you goodbye in your church. He has even danced with you in your church. What else do you want from him? So he's now telling us that, come on, we are all different. Tribally, that's what makes us a people. But united we stand, divided we fall. Oh, another quote. Oh, yeah, let's hear the governor say all of this.
Our identity and what we stand. So what we see and what we continue to preach is that we're stronger when we're together. We're better when we're together. We could have issues. The issues are not meant to divide us. The issues are meant to correct us, put us back on the right track.
So you've heard the governor. United we stand, divided we fall. We are different, yes, but we can all come together and form unity and be one. It doesn't matter where you're from. We all are Nigerians. That's what he's preaching. Even though I have seen him, he's like, there's one picture of him that is looking like he's a dispatch rider. I don't know. My birthday is next week, Sunday. I don't know if the governor will come and pay me a visit. Yes, you know. But by then, the election would have been over. We might not even be seeing him again. Okay. So, away from that now. So, let's do this whole controversy, theories and what have you. The Arise News presenter, Oseni Rufai, has come up with his own conspiracy theory. It's not a conspiracy theory, please. No, this is a history now. This is a history. Historically, he said, this land called Lagos was owned by the British for 99 years, from 1861 to 1960. So he took us to the history book, all the way back to the history book. From 1861 to 1960, most of the initial development was done by the British. He went on to say, a colony, a country or area under the full or partial political control of another country and occupied by settlers from that country. Lagos was a British colony, according to Oseni Rufai. Up till 1960, most Lagosians were British subjects. On independence, most of them opted to join the Nigerian Federation. They could have got British passports if they wanted. And he went on to say the Treaty of Concession was signed on 16 August 1861, or the Lagos Treaty of Concession was a treaty between the British Empire and Oba Doshima of Lagos, spelled D-O-C-E-M-O in English documents. So the treaty is there. And he was trying to clarify me for those people who have been saying Lagos belongs to the Yoruba tribe, or those people who said Lagos belongs, but he's now telling us that actually Lagos belonged to, the British Empire. But then again, when British, this is not how will Britain own a land in another country, in Nigeria, so to say. How? So it means before the British came, Oh, not British, hey, Jesus Christ. Before the Britons came, that's the actual word. Before the Britons came, right? People were inhabiting this place called Lagos. Even if it wasn't called Lagos, but there's a place that these people came and met some people. You can't just have a land now and then you say some people just came from nowhere and they start occupying that place. It's not really possible. But he has made us understand that it is a British. So for those of you who are being tribalistic, because that has been the order of the day, please take it down. Nigeria is for everybody. If you have lived in Lagos and then you feel like, okay, there's a post you can contest in governorship, in governance, go ahead and do that. There shouldn't be any discrimination. We can't be even discriminating amongst ourselves, talking about tribes and all of that. We have that already because we go outside of this our country and we are discriminated. Our skin color alone already gives you away. So why do we now discriminate ourselves again, saying because you speak a different language, you're Igbo, you're Yoruba, you're Hausa, you're this, you're that? No, this is the 21st century. This is 2023. We should have moved way past all of that. I think I'm beginning to talk too much now. So let me take some comments though. Someone here says concerning the governor doing the most, he say, yeah, he's just in the wrong party. I honestly like him though. Okay, someone else here says Igbo as councillor in southwestern states, even as Bale in most areas in the west. What can never happen in the east, yet they say Yoruba are tribalistic. It as well. Someone else here says this man is not bad, I can't lie, just because he's just subjugated by godfatherism. Okay. Someone else here says don't allow this man to rule Lagos again. If he had ruled well, there wouldn't be any need for all this campaign and showcasing. All right, so another story I have here, it's about, let's go a little bit further away from Nigeria now. It's about a man in the United States. Let me read this story because it's really, really touching. A Florida man serving 400 years in prison for armed robbery walked out of jail on Monday, March 13, after a judge vacated his sentence based on new findings that the case against him was deeply flawed. Sidney Holmes, 57, spent more than 34 years behind bars for a 1988 carjacking near Fort Lauderdale. In 2020, Holmes contacted the Broward State Attorney's Office Conviction Review Unit to say he was factually innocent. That got the bill rolling. Prosecutors now firmly believe he didn't do it, citing a flawed focus on his vehicle, a witness identification process rife with bias, and a solid alibi. The state attorney's office would not charge him today based on this fact, the Broward County Prosecutor's Office said in a statement. This was on Monday. After his release, Holmes hugged his mother outside. No, the whole thing is, who gets sentenced for 400 years in prison? And he has spent 34 years. Kuku just say life sentence. Why are we saying 400 years? Who even lives up to 400 years? So you mean he's actually going to die in prison? Because if you're saying somebody's going to spend 400 years in prison, that's death sentence. It's not about being in the wrong place at the right time or whatever. But he has had a case before. There was an armed robbery case that he was actually involved in. So when it happened another time, it was just, they just said, oh yeah, it has to be him or something. And again, because it's black, and we are here fighting tribalism and all of that, but some black people in America and all over the world are being stigmatized, discriminated, and all of that. I mean, how can someone get 400 years in imprisonment? How? But thank God, he's out now. Thank God, he's out. I mean, look at this. 400 years! I'm just thinking about it. For robbery, for armed robbery, that nobody was killed. That's another thing. Nobody died in the robbery incident. Just a car hijacking, and he was sentenced to 400 years imprisonment. If not be wickedness with this one, I don't know where to get one color more. This is pure wickedness, trust me. Pure wickedness. Someone here says, but why 400 years jail term for robbery? Same question I'm asking. Someone else says, are you telling me no compensation whatsoever? Yes, that's another question. I think there should be some form of compensation because he was wrongfully accused and he has spent 34 years. What is he going to do with the rest of his life now? I mean, he's old, 57 years old. What is he going to do with the rest of his life? He needs to be compensated. That with some millions of dollars, you know. He deserves it. Yeah. Someone else here says 400 years. How many years is supposed to live? Normal. I don't know. How many years is he supposed to live on earth for him to be spending 400 years in prison? Now, wow, that judge, eh? So, another story I have here, it's about, Black China has gone and she says she's taking shots to remove silicones that she implanted in her body since she was 19. I don't know how old she is now, but she started implanting silicones, you know, for her boobs. Literally every part of her body has some artificial form of something. So she's saying she's removing it now. Let's see a video of her. She has also warned ladies that never ever take silicone shots.
Really different, and I'm gonna tell you why. A BBL is when they use your own fat. Ass shots is silicone. So I just want all the ladies out there to know, do not get silicone shots because you can get sick, you can die, have complications, and all this other crazy stuff. I haven't had any crazy complications since I got it. I got it when I was 19 years old. But now I'm moving here in life. So I want this out of my ass so I can grow.
So she has warned ladies not to take the silicone shots. I don't even know what that is, but I mean, for some of us that are endowed, we can't relate, you know. Scrap these parts. Before you guys come for me now and start saying you won't understand. I know somebody is going to say, you get mouth to talk. Okay, let me take some of the comments. Someone here says, I hope Toke Makinwa is watching this video. She way her face don't they resemble Lil Kim. Why would you do this? Come on. Why does it have to be Tokemaki? Why is she the only person that has silicone boobs and silicone ass and silicone everything on that? Is she the only one? Come on. Be careful. Someone else here says those who have done BL, I'm very sorry. I hope the future will be nice to you guys. After you people say it's because we are broke, that's why we can't get it. I prefer to be broke and happy. You see, everybody has their own opinion. Okay, so let me take this one again, because a Nigerian lady, yes, a Nigerian, I would say a student, because she is just 20 years old. She has passed on from one of these surgeries. Let me take the story. Friends mourn their colleague who reportedly passed on after a BBL. So BBL is Brazilian butt lift. Yes, I don't know why it's called Brazilian, but I mean they should have called it African ABL, African butt lift. Because have you seen African girls? Have you ever gone to Tunde North's page and see the kind of African, God bless Africans, that he always put up? So it shouldn't be Brazilian, because Africans are endowed. Yes, endowment. Free of charge. We didn't need to do anything to get it. Some of us are endowed, you know. So they said, so I was just trying to explain what BBL means. Procedure in Lagos. A student identified as Destiny, aka Jojo, 20. She is 20 years old. My bone of contention is, what business have you as a 20-year-old? Why would you be thinking about getting a butt lift at 20? Anyway, they will not say life begins at 20. Okay, no, they say life begins at 40. So you have to live your youth. Living your youth doesn't mean you should go, above and beyond. Come on now. Yeah, I get it. We all want to look dashing, and for what exactly? For our lives to be cut short. She's just 20 years old. What business do you have going through surgeries to enhance your body? What business do you have? But then again, Black China said she started doing hers at the age of 19. I mean, who am I to judge? Okay, so they said, according to multiple sources, Destiny had on Tuesday, 7th March, visited an institution to get the procedure done, but had suffered a breathing problem during the process. She was reportedly rushed to a specialist hospital where she passed on. She has subsequently been laid to rest. However, her friends have taken to social media to recount the beautiful memories they had of her. Saying that even her boyfriend was against it, some people were against it and all of that, but she had to do it anyway. Especially when you live in this part of Lekki, where I got no opinions, remember? Yeah, no opinions whatsoever. So this Dr. Chinonso Ejemba has come out to say, if you want to have cosmetic surgery, make sure your surgeon is fully qualified. Yes, every surgical procedure comes with risk, especially BBLs. A lady just died here in Lagos following one of these surgeries. May her soul rest in peace. BBLs can be dangerous and carry a huge risk, so be aware. Do not go to quack doctors to get these things done. No. If you must do it, it costs a lot. It does cost a lot. If you must do it, get your facts right. Get the right people to do it for you. Nobody's going to say don't do it. I'm not going to say don't. If you must do it, do it the right way. Meet the right people, professionals to do it for you. There is even still no way to say that the professionals will not make mistake or something, but at least get it done by professionals. And that's all I gotta say on this show today. Yes, so tomorrow is the election. Make sure you go out and vote for your governors. I think one state out of the 36 states in Nigeria are going to be going to the polls tomorrow to cast their ballots for governorship and state assembly leaders. So go out tomorrow and cast your vote. Do not forget. Don't oversleep. Nkechi, sleep in your house this night so that you wake up early tomorrow and go to polling units and cast your vote. So once again, I'll say take it down, take a chill pill, take a glass of wine. It's Friday. take it down. I am Kiruka Ibe, and I am signing off and saying, do have yourself a lovely weekend.